Hello everybody, welcome to Snyder Inc. Wrestling. And we got another Parts of Unknown video. And this one is the 10 greatest Roman Reigns title defenses. Ladies and gentlemen, please hit the subscribe button so we can grow the channel. The more we grow, the better we can get. And the more fun stuff we can do. Also, please hit the like button. Helps me with the old algorithm. We know how much the algorithm loves reaction videos. So please hit the like button. It would help me out a lot. Also, comment what you think. What is your favorite Roman Reigns title defense? I would like to know. So let me know, please. This one is, again, 10 greatest Roman Reigns title defenses. You guys ready? Of course you're ready. Let's go.
Well, I'm not going to lie to you folks, when we planned this list and our release schedule, we thought it might be under slightly different circumstances. We expected the over 2.5-year run of Roman Reigns to be over, a new champion to be crowned, and now we could look back on the Roman Reigns title run as a completed body of work. Should we have changed the list? Well, maybe, but we've decided to keep it because, to be honest, things are a little bleak online about it all right now, and I thought this might be a good reminder that even if it's continuing on past a point where everyone was ready and excited for it to be over, it is still one of the greatest reigns of all time, pun definitely intended. And if you don't believe me, I have 10 reasons that might convince you. I'm Adam hailing from Parts of Unknown, and here are our 10 greatest Roman Reigns title defenses. Number 10, Logan Paul, Crown Jewel 2020.
This match had no business being as good as it was. I was in disbelief on how good this match, because you're talking about this was Logan's third match, I think, and it was so well done. Made Logan look like $1 million, like there was doubt on if he could do it. But I am flabbergasted on just how good Roman and Logan did on this show. I think it was that match that cemented Logan Paul as a, like, legitimate guy to me. Like, that's the one where you're like, okay, yeah, you deserve to be there. Yeah, you deserve to be there. Well freaking done.
22. Why is Logan Paul so annoyingly good at this? Don't get me wrong, I never want the wrestling I watch to be bad, but there's just something so persistently irritating about how good Logan Paul matches are.
Right? It's true, there was such an annoyance. You can't deny. There was something that's so annoying about the fact that Logan's good at this. And he knows he's good at this. And it bothers you. And he knows it bothers you. So he keeps, and it's just so annoying. So annoying.
He's like wrestling's Mozart, which I guess makes Roman Reigns wrestling's Salieri, and that's about as highbrow a joke as you're going to get in a WWE Top 10 list. Don't worry, I'll make a joke about bums soon enough. This match at last year's Crown Jewel is a prime example of Paul overachieving, hitting ridiculously good high spots on the Tribal Chief, including one of the peachiest buckshot lariats in the game, sorry about that, Adam Page, and that phenomenal frog splash from the top rope through the announce table, all recorded on his phone. God damn, that's sickeningly impressive. The match is hurt a little by the result never being in doubt, but it's still a bunch of fun. I said bunch, but with the word bum in it. Number 9, Cesaro, WrestleMania Backlash 2021. I
mean, what would you expect? It's Cesaro, right? Cesaro is like... Cesaro or Claudio Castagnoli now in AEW is one of the best in-ring workers you could find. I've been watching old NXTs. That'd be a fun thing to look back on. But I've been watching old NXTs, and Cesaro is just expert. Best in-ring work you could find. Anytime, he is a constant of in-ring greatness. Like, he is the best at what he does for a reason. So there shouldn't have been any doubt that him and Roman Reigns would be amazing.
Wonderful bit of air quotes. Good wrestling, hurt slightly by the fact there wasn't a shiny single bollocks hope in hell that Cesaro was going to win this match. Even so, after electrifying with Seth Rollins at WrestleMania, WWE kept Big Tony's momentum rolling into Backlash, booking him in a main event match for the World Championship, something we thought we'd never see again after 2014. It's one of the most psychologically sound matches on this list. Cesaro hurts his arm, which massively compromises his power game, and unlike so many wrestlers, Cesaro actually sells the arm throughout. Good boy, Ches, here's a Swiss treat. Where's a Swiss treat? Magenbrot? Here's a Magenbrot. It's a really solid matchup, exciting, proficient, the kind of showcase that fans have been begging WWE to give Cesaro for years, and also a championship defense that Roman actually won clean. Doesn't happen very often. Speaking of, number 8, Kevin Owens TLC 2020. Roman sure didn't win this one clean.
I don't remember this one in all honesty at all. I mean, that's Kevin Owens in it, so I expect Roman versus Kevin Owens to be good. I mean, Rumble proved that just recently, but like, I don't remember this match at all.
Kevin Owens has fought Roman for his world title 3 times on pay-per-view over the last 3 years. At the Royal Rumble 2023, the match wasn't quite as good as the post-match angle. At the Royal Rumble 2 years earlier, they had a great last man standing match, reaching an all-time moment of Roman hitting Kevin with an actual drive-by. But this TLC match is the actual best.
I only know the Rumble one for the fact it has the stupid finish where Roman's handcuffed to a thing and could easily stand up, but they don't. But then instead of counting and letting Roman get to his feet, they just don't do anything for about 2 minutes straight because Paul can't undo the handcuffs. It's fucking atrocious.
Best one. Maybe people don't remember it so well because the pay-per-view that it was on is main evented by Randy Orton setting a f***ing clown on fire. Anyway, in this match, Kevin Owens does his Kevin Owens thing, which is beyond the receiving end of horrific Looney Tunes violence, getting slammed through tables, ladders, and chairs. Oh my, there's potentially too much interference. Jey Uso also had a run-in during Roman's match against Drew McIntyre at Survivor Series, but we were only a few months into the bloodline properly forming, so you can see why they did that. It's just a series of very violent things happening in a very enjoyable sequence, and hey, sometimes that's enough. Number 7, Cody Rhodes, WrestleMania 39, Night 2. Look at Cody's sad little face. Now, to be clear, I still think Cody is the man to end Roman's run, and honestly, giving his feud with Roman a little bit more distance from Sami Zayn's feud, I think that's a good thing. Will crowds still be as hot for a Cody-Roman match after seeing slightly less human Homelander lose it on the big stage? I don't know. Maybe. Tell the right story and sure, why not? Hopefully, when they book the next one, fans remember that despite ending with a dagger to the heart, their match ruled. After all, these have been the truly magical Roman Reigns matches when there's a genuine chance.
I usually give my opinion here. I hate this so much. It's not nothing they do in the actual match. It's the finish. I have never had a finish annoy me as much as this one did. This finish annoyed me so much because it made, like, I can't see what everyone's perspective is of, oh, Cody needed to lose first. No, he fucking didn't. No, he absolutely did not. No, he didn't. I don't understand this. This thought process is stupid. I don't get it. Cody should have won. End of story. This will always annoy me.
That someone could have beaten him, making all those false finishes, singing, good lord, the crowd were into this one, from Cody handing his weight belt, including the letters WCPW on there, good lad, to Brody Lee's son, to Solo being ejected, to the Usos running, being thwarted by Sami and Kevin. The fans bit on everything because it's happening. We thought, it's really happening. And it didn't. And I'm sure a lot of people will conflate their disappointment at the result with the idea that this match was terrible. But worry not, Cody will be champion, and maybe next time you won't need Sami and Kevin's help to do it. Who knows? And hey, it's only wrestling at the end of the day. Number 6, Brock Lesnar, SummerSlam 2022.
This is not his best television. This just happens to be the one where he fucking flipped him. The ring was flipped over by a trailer. That's the only thing you guys care about this match. Don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. I've watched your Wrestle Talks live reaction to this. Y'all care about the fact that freaking ring got tipped over by the tractor.
Picking the best Brock Lesnar-Roman Reigns match is like picking the best Olsen sister. There are so many more than you could possibly imagine. For some reason, they keep making more. But even so, the best one is obvious. Lesnar-Reigns at SummerSlam is the Elizabeth Olsen of their seemingly never-ending rivalry. Why? One word. Tractor. I can expand this answer to 2 words if you'd like. King Tractor. It's a blockbuster dumpster fire of a match with Yeehaw Lesnar starting the match by decking Roman from the scoop of a goddamn JCB. As this match starts, with Brock Geronimoing Roman's thin ass from on high before deciding to lift the entire ring with the goddamn tractor, a spot I've never seen before in my goddamn 20 years as a wrestling fan. It is very silly, it's interference heavy, but bloody hell is it fun when a match makes you applaud out of sheer silliness. That's going on the list, lads. Number 5, Drew McIntyre, Clash at the Castle.
Oh my god, this is the one besides Cody. This is the only other one besides Cody where I was like, oh, he might actually lose here, because fuck, it was all set up for Drew. That crowd was into everything, too. This one's amazing. It's amazing. This match is actually incredible. The aftermath, post this match ending, different story. But this match itself, from bell to bell, incredible.
2022. Always nice to watch a wrestling show taking place in front of a crowd that isn't bored to death of wrestling. Even nicer when they've got a hometown boy to get excited about. So when Drew McIntyre returned to his hometown of Wales, Scotland, that's all the excuse that a bunch of Brits needed to get tinned up and start singing songs. Like we alluded to with our Cody entry, Roman's title reign has felt a little too invincible at times. When a match result isn't in doubt, it takes true master craftsmanship to make a truly engaging match. At Clash of the Castle, for the first time since probably WrestleMania 37, it felt like Roman was truly in danger. And man, they booked this match to play with that potentiality perfectly. The return of Drew's Broken Dreams theme, the slow build ramping up and up, the fake out with Austin Theory nearly cashing in before another famous Brit saved the match, the spear, then Claymore leading to probably the best false finish of the year, a falsely so convincing that half the people at our Wrestle Talk watch party started celebrating because they thought Drew had in fact won. Could have done without the sing-song at the end, but this was a truly electric big fight sensation to watch. Number 4, Sami Zayn, Elimination Chamber 2023. And
another scenario where the hometown boy helps the crowd out, and this crowd is electric the whole time. The only issue with this one is I'm sorry, there was never a doubt if Sami would win. I don't believe anyone who goes Sami might have won. No, it wasn't. There was never a doubt Roman was going to win this match.
And speaking of hometown boys, holy shit. While Sami dethroning Roman didn't seem as likely as Drew at Clash, Sweet Christmas, the fans wanted it more, and again, that does something to a wrestling match. It was a perfect storm of build, the right guy at the right point in the story, in absolutely the right place. Sami fighting for the title in his hometown of Montreal after one of the best babyface turns in company history. Add to that the fact that Montreal always is a bit of a f***ing lively town. You've got an intense match atmosphere that you haven't seen since, I don't know, Money in the Bank 2011. Hell, even longer than that, probably, because in this case, the face-heel dynamic was perfectly preserved. Never have so many people been so happy to see someone kiss their wife. To be honest, the match was so hyped it seemed almost impossible that it could deliver. The ending was a little underwhelming between the two things that Montreal hoped for, Sami winning or a Sami KO reunion. Neither of those things happened, leaving things a bit flat, but even that shouldn't dim the memory of one of the great crowd work matches in recent times. Number 3, Edge and Daniel Bryan, WrestleMania 37 Night 2. WrestleMania 37, the triple threat main event, aka the
I was going to say something, my mind went blank. Continue on.
last match for pretty much a full calendar year, where it seemed like the title could actually change hands. When Roman stacked Edge on top of Daniel Bryan, which actually meant that Edge technically pinned Daniel Bryan, that really was the final ascendancy to a kind of untouchable final bosshood that in one sense was the kind of special that hasn't been seen at the top of the card in a long time, but also left WWE in a difficult place that no one else really deserved to beat Reigns, and it would take a long time for the next big thing to come around, a journey that none of us realized at the time would be 2 more years and counting. Still, this match f***ing rules. That's 2 for 2 on Daniel Bryan WrestleMania main event triple threat, and it never...
This is the problem I have with Roman Reigns, right? Is because my fear is that once he loses that belt, it won't be long before he just gets it back. That's what my fear is. Roman at this moment is on an untouchable role, and it's becoming too much. Like, I already have a fear that the Usos are just going to win the tag titles back, which undoes WrestleMania completely. And that will make me very effing angry. But, like, I don't know how they can... They just hopefully they don't do that, obviously. But, like, when it comes to Roman, I don't know how you can make things better. Cody win at a later date doesn't undo to me the stupidity of WrestleMania this year.
Stops never stopping, loads of fun spots, endless car crashes, near falls. The crowd are molten hot for Edge, and half them really expect him to walk out with a W after pinning Bryan. That double submission spot is still a wonder. It's just a huge amount of fun, and the final star-cementing turn in Roman achieving God mode hood. Number 2, Daniel Bryan, SmackDown.
This match is fucking incredible. This one's incredible. Watch this effing match. Watch it. It is Daniel Bryan's last match in WWE. It is freaking he went out with a banger.
April 30th, 2021. Well, this ended up being a lot more important than anyone realized at the time. My goodness me. After WrestleMania 37, Roman continued his feud with the peeving vegan, culminating in this match for the Universal Championship on SmackDown a month later. The stipulation, if Daniel Bryan lost, he had to leave SmackDown. Okay, thought the fans, Daniel Bryan is moving to Raw then. No, Daniel Bryan moved to AEW. Good job, Roman. You beat the guy so bad he had to change his name and have a run of dream matches for your competition just to make himself feel better. Anyway, this match is fantastic, an unexpected but fitting end to the WWE career of one of the greatest
in-ring worker of all time, Daniel Bryan. Fucking prove me wrong.
Wrestlers to ever draw breath. Fun fact, this was also the debut of Roman's Sephiroth theme song. As one legend dies, so another is born. Roman Reigns beats Daniel Bryan clean, ends a career with a company that spanned over a decade, and delivered the concerto to boot. So Daniel Bryan died, Bryan Danielson was born in beautiful fashion. And number 1, Jey Uso, Clash of Champions, Hell in a Cell 2020. Cheating to have both, but in a lot of ways, kiss my balls. Roman Reigns.
The most emotion-driven title defenses of all time? Like, it plays with your emotions the entire time. It made Jey Uso a main eventer. Do you know how hard it is to make Jey Uso a freaking main eventer? Especially in 2020. Like, this was the... like, when they first had Jey Uso won the #1 contenders match, I was like, what a stupid weird title, the first title defense for a thing. Like, what a weird thing to do. Made it work, bro. And there was then that Roman became beloved by fans. Insanity of what Roman Reigns has been able to accomplish. Insanity. Also for Jey, like, good on for Jey for what he's been able to do. Like, he was seen as the one who could beat Roman, for God's sakes.
First extended feud as a newly minted main event heel, and they absolutely knocked out the park in every respect. Working against main event Jey Uso not only provided the perfect contextual background for Reigns to metamorphose into the Tribal Chief, the best WWE gimmick in God knows how long, but it also gave us a brand new main event talent, proof positive that all you need is the right story beat and anyone can take a run at the champ and be embraced for it. Simple, consistent storytelling. It works, gang, and I'm sure it won't now that Vince is back. Anyway, onto the matches. They're both great, and actually...
why does that the way they did this label it? And now it won't because Vince is back. This was done under Vince. This is done under Vince. This is Vince stuff. This isn't Triple H stuff. Roman versus Jey was Vince stuff. What a stupid thing that line is. Like, this was done under Vince. Most of Roman's run has been done under Vince, really.
Played to the strength of the Thunderdome. With the necessary absence of fans, WWE were allowed to tell subtler stories, matches that involved people talking to each other. And there was a lot of talking in these matches. At Clash, Roman hit multiple spears but refused to cover Jey. Acknowledgement being more important than the win. That's cool. Haven't seen a lot of that in wrestling. At Hell in a Cell in their I Quit match, more talking, more theater. Jimmy becoming collateral damage. It's great stuff. Are the Jey Uso matches the best wrestling matches on the list? No, not necessarily, but they're beautiful stories and served as the crucial jumping off point of both character development and storytelling quality, setting the stage for the best world title run of the century. It really is, you know. It really is. And that's our list.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this video. Let me know, what is your favorite Roman Reigns title defense? Let me know in the comments below. hit the like button. Really help me out in the algorithm. And hit the subscribe button so you get more when I do these reaction videos. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all for the next one.